Sewer Puppy. A private group invite to yours unless you want to join on mine. Because he has my private group, but not yours. If that makes sense.
Hey, you don't have to yell. I'm live streaming.
With the mic. But yeah, no, we were at Best Buy and we found this live streaming mic that I want to get.
What does it do? What's the
It
difference?
it's probably better sound quality, but I want to get a boom mic, to be honest, like something I can actually feel like I'm recording.
Dude, Grendel's on.
Oh well,
He's an open play. Tell him to join our game.
I'm sending him an invite right now.
I have a new follower.
Yeah, who's your new follower?
Fancy something or
It says he's on Netflix.
other. Oh, well, it shows him in the thing.
Oh, Scotty Palooza, Baby Jesus, all of them are here. Alright, so pretty much you're gonna join my private group or what?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, we'll just call that one a legit one. I've been doing that run, the passenger run. Need to get this.
Oh, the one in Hayden or whatever.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're in your private group, right?
Yep.
We should go bounty hunting. That's what we should do.
Bounty hunting. Well, then just give me 1 second, because I still have to go all the way to freaking Hayden for that. Oh, guess what? We gotta land on a surface, because I gotta show you my SRVs and my Diamondback paint. You're gonna love it.
Oh, I got.
Yeah. I'm not gonna let you know mine just yet. Mine's awesome.
I had to get some stuff.
Oh, like no, like I was too, and it was just like, oh, sweet. It's just all one color, but it's worth it. It was worth the 300 frontier points, which I have 200 left.
Nothing left.
Return to surface, start port services. See, now you can have a stream that, going that, has people talking.
Dude, what are we...
But either way, hey, we can work together and send people my way, and I'll send people your way.
Sure.
Your mic just did a weird thing.
Aliens.
Dude, it is. It is freaking alien. It's the Thargoids.
Oh, I mean, like real life aliens.
Well, yeah, I know about them too, but... everybody just deal with the pause in the game right now, because I am looking for somebody to join us because he needs to learn how to play. So it's better that he plays with a group of people than anything. So this is why you guys probably see a PlayStation menu thingy thing instead of the game. I'm sorry. Shit happens.
Can't wait to be able to land on.
And I'm coming back to the game.
Land on water-based planets or whatever they call us. Earth-like planets
I know, it's like 3 more fucking days away. Okay, 4.
Yeah, I don't really know if it's actually gonna happen then, but
Well, I know
sweet.
it looks like the Chieftain is going to be released on the 27th also.
Yeah. Yeah, they have a video of what's gonna be released. But they don't really like say anything more than that.
Right. I feel like a lot more stuff than we know is going to be coming out on
Yeah.
the 27th. No, I don't need mission board. I need passenger lounge. God dang it. What is up, Grendel?
Bro, how's it going?
What's going on?
Not much. We're both streaming right now on YouTube.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
What are you guys doing?
Everything.
Just like running all over the place?
I'm going to complete these damn CGs that I didn't finish. So I get
Oh, go get paid?
Yeah.
That's what I just did. Well, sort of. I've been on an engineering tour with my Corvette. And just had a brief stop there before I would hit Letesti, or whatever it's called. Let's see, or whatever. Let's see. Shield boosters. I got my Corvette almost up to 4,000 shield health.
Oh wow. Yeah, I was saying we should go bounty hunting. I need monies.
If you need monies, you need to do the Gilly run. That's actually what I got, like 2 more places to hit to finish my engineering run, and then
Is that the skimmer missions?
yeah.
I was gonna do those with you guys, but my internet kept fucking up and I couldn't get back on and I was fucked around. But I have the
Well, it's great because you just you just do
still.
it. You just do it solo. It's super easy. I mean, well, it was a little tricky at first for me, but you know, you get
Yeah, I've
used
never done those ever.
You just fly the fighter in low and keep your ship away off, and it's easy. I mean, I was doing
the atmosphere of the planet.
yeah,
right?
I was using an SRV originally to do them, right? But this is way quicker and way easier. Yeah, you just like you approach your land base, right? The target that you're going to. There's 3 of them. There's 2 follies and 1 inheritance. And the 2 follies are the ones that have defenses, and the inheritance place doesn't have defenses, really. But yeah, you just fly into the, above the base, you drop out a glide, level out, launch your fighter, like with you fly the fighter, right? And then you give the order to your ship to hold position, and then fly down and lay waste to skimmers. Now with the defense bases, the easy method that we determine is that you fly in low and approach. There's a safe wall and a gun wall, right?
Yeah.
The gun wall has the extra building attached to it.
Yeah, I tried that one. I just got destroyed.
Yeah, so the trick is to fly in low towards the safe wall, right? It's the one with the tower on it, not the extra building. You fly in low and hide behind that wall. They can't shoot you. You shoot the skimmers on your right, shoot the skimmers on the left, and then you zip around that left side to that extended building on the gun wall and hide up on that left side of it. And then you can kind of peek around the corner and kill the 3 skimmers on the other side there. And then save and exit. do it backwards. Save an
So
exit.
what's the save and exit thing for then?
To respawn the skimmers.
Oh, gotcha.
You go through and kill them all, save and exit. When you come back in, tell your ship to hold position, kill all the skimmers again. You rinse and repeat until all your missions are done in that area, and then once they are, you just leave, go back to your ship, get your fighter, fly to the next site. You do it for, I don't know, most of the guys, for most of us, by day 3 or 4, you're making $80 million a run, almost 60 to 80.
Damn.
That's
How
that's
long
not
does it
taking.
take to a whole?
That's not taking that. I mean, like doing it and filling the board time comes in around an hour, maybe a little more at first. But once you get more used to it and accustomed to it, it goes quicker. Like I've done runs that only took me 45 minutes. Again, 80 million. Bam. Like in 5 days, I made 4 times as much money as it took me to make in the last month doing CGs and bounty hunting and stuff. I had gotten myself from like I got my cutter and went from like being rich to having like 60 million, and I had to stop. Like I was only like halfway done upgrading, upgrading the cutter, and I was running out of money. I was like, oh no. This is more expensive than I thought it was going to be.
How's it going?
And then, I just started slugging away at CGs and bounty hunting, right? And like I said, like it took me like 3 weeks or just about 4 weeks to go from 60 million to like 300 and some million. And then in 5 days, that 300 million went to 1.5 billion.
Oh wow! Just for doing skimmer missions.
Yeah.
Holy shit! The sun is small as fuck.
So like one of the new guys that we've been helping, this corrosion guy, he was a friend of Christopher 221. He's I think we've had him going on it hard. I was like, well, you might as well just go hard just in case they end up nerfing it with the update.
Oh yeah, because this comes out soon.
Yeah, next week. So, it was like get while the getting's good, and I think he's trying to shoot for 3 billion or so, 3 or 4 billion. I think 3 billion he said, but I think he's already passed like 2.
Please tell me I don't have to change where I'm going. Oh yeah, no.
But yeah, that's what we've been doing pretty steadily for the last little bit. Like I said, I kind of broke off because I wanted to run around, and I know they're going to be changing the engineering and all that stuff anyways, so I just thought for the time being
Yeah, it's gonna be curious to see what they do with because they said they were gonna make the open play a little more fair. They didn't really explain how they were gonna do that.
Oh, in part that involves the new crime and punishment system, from what I've heard, I imagine, right?
Yeah.
So now there's like extreme penalty for killing a player that isn't wanted, So the group is just jumping people, going, well, I don't care if you kill me if the cops come in, it's just gonna kill them, right?
But there's a penalty now.
Yeah, it will. So now so if it's an extreme enough offense, like I said, killing a clean player or something, right? And you just don't get cops showing up. You get these like special cops. They're like player killer cops, like NPC ships that are nigh destructible, and just meant to destroy. Which I think is kind of cool, but I think it would have been cooler for them to do it with a capital ship.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That would have been awesome. I would have preferred that. I would have been like, you know, watch some guy kill me, and then watch a capital ship warp in. What the? Got a tractor beam. You know,
So you come to our streams and we get funny stories.
I'm telling you, the very first time I went into a freaking conflict zone, I was actually running a passenger mission, and I was transporting a general, and she's like, "There's a battle happening close by here. One of my battles is going. Okay, you mind if we just pop in and take a look?" I was like, "Well, we're just taking a look, okay." So check in. And it's like this huge battle is raging, like so many ships. I had never seen so many ships all at once. I was very scared immediately, right? I was like, oh, how close do I have to get? Like, how long do I have to be here? I'm desperately searching through the parameters of the mission, trying to figure out how this has got to go. And I'm like, oh man, just stressed, just, you know, nervous. And all of a sudden, a Federation capital ship warps in. And whoomp! It was very dramatic, and it's huge, and it just started like melting anacondas like eagles with these like all these like super huge beam lasers, like 4 or 5 of them would all like converge on this one point, right? And then I got a little bit closer to see, and I could see all these ships that it was blowing up. They're all anacondas. It just like beep, poof. Poof! Just oh man, it's so scary. As soon as that time, I'm out of here. I gotta get out of here.
That'd been sweet to see that.
Yeah, and baby Jesus went on this big mission to try to get a flight group thing and blah blah blah. Now all of a sudden I'm like a frickin' mission planner or something, or I don't even know what it is. I was trying to ask people that I know that have been playing the game for a lot, and a lot of them don't even know what it is. I was like, oh man. Trying to do the Google, but it's been unproductive so far. I'm not so good with the Google.
I can't wait for the Galnet radio.
Oh, I know, right? That's gonna be cool in game too.
Oh,
Well,
yes,
because
it
that's
is.
something that actually exists somewhere, right? Like for like you, I don't have a PC, so I can't online well.
My
But I
Yeah, like,
imagine it's
it'll
like an
happen,
online
and then
radio
you can-
site thing.
Shit'll happen and they can just go witness it, right? Is that kind of what it's gonna be like? As far as I understand it.
Well, I've heard that there's like, right now there's like some people who, you know, they set up like there's like a site you can go to, like an online
It's an
radio
actual
site
radio
thing.
station. It's an
Yeah,
actual-
like an actual radio station that you tune into, and it gives, and it, you know, they do the Galnet news and they play music. Our buddy Tyrion was checking it out a few times, and yeah, it said it was like they played really good music, and then you get these interesting little tidbits about like, you know, current events or like, you know, pirate, you know, like open play things happening with pirates or, you know, different reports. I don't know.
That's
Sounded cool. And if they're gonna bring that right into the game, like, oh, so awesome, so exciting. The wing mission things.
Oh, that's gonna be nice. That and they're bumping up mission revenue.
They're
Oh,
also making it so you can choose what rewards you're gonna get from the missions.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, really?
I just want the
Yeah, so,
cash.
like, so you're gonna be able to choose, like, if you're trying to get a specific item that you can only get through missions, then you'll be able to actually just say, like, I want
Be
that.
like, yeah, yeah. Oh, that's cool.
So it'll be more goal driven, I guess, is what they said. Or it'll help you achieve your goals better, or whatever.
Right, right.
Because you were saying something about an item the other day that was strictly from passenger missions.
Oh yeah, the module something or other or whatever.
Oh, I
Component
gotta change
modules,
my engine
modules.
color on my.
Yeah.
The thing, yeah, the thing for the what's this? Yeah, one of the engineers wants for the second stage. Power modules. Or, I can't remember what they're called. Yeah, and there's a number of things like that. Like I've noticed, I've been learning about it as I go, right? Like all of a sudden a CG thing will happen, right? You know, I've been trying to. At first, I only did the bounty hunting ones, right? But now that I got some more ships, like, you know, well, the cutter and stuff, it's easy to do transport stuff easy, right? So I try to get in on those ones as well. And then I've been, you know, lots of them, like this last one. If that one of the components you could only get at like 2 or 3 different, like in the whole bubble, only like 3 places sold the stuff.
Damn.
So it was actually, you know, it was the best moneymaker thing, but it was really hard to get hold of. I don't know, just defining different things like that. I went to a system that had freaking 2 different rare commodities. One was some kind of like booze called like something evil juice. A weird exotic milk.
Hell.
Chris, I know where you're going.
Do you? Where am I going? Because if you're watching my live stream, this is not the right place.
I don't know. It's like a couple seconds off from when you actually do it. Like say, like move or whatnot. The delays.
This is right. There shouldn't be that much. Well, I mean, there might be.
That's
I
why I
had
sent
my-
you the friend
I had
request. I was
set to
testing
the-
that.
The
Or the
highest frame rate that you can do. Shit. Oh, only
I don't think my
4
internet can handle that quite high frame rate.
Oh man.
Hey, I got 2 people watching. Cool. Thank you guys for watching.
Nice.
Also, check out Gamertag Lamoramus.
Dude, the other day I was at a ancient relic site or whatever. It was really dark on the planet. That shit is kind of creepy.
Yeah.
You listen to like all the noises that go on and stuff. Like I was constantly getting in my turret, my SRV, and like looking to see if there was like a ship that was trying to land. And
What's following me?
like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is that? I swore I was gonna turn around and see like an alien. Just
Dude, that's how I felt when I went out to Witch's Head out there. People watching my stream, I'm looking directly at it. That's Witch's Head. Oh, it's a beautiful place, but it's eerie.
Is it really? I've never
Oh,
been up there yet.
you should. You should actually take the time. It's beautiful. I mean, that's how I made it to Trailblazer.
I want to work my way to the second biggest black hole in the universe. But it's like something like 22,000 light years away from here.
If that's the case, I might as well just let's go to Sagittarius A. You know, might as well.
You know how long that would take?
No, and I don't care.
It took me 3 days to do an 11, like combine. You know, it was a there and back from the bubble, right? But combined, that's like it was like 11,000 light years, right? And that, so about, I think it was 280 jumps in the ship I was in, all together. That was just 11 light years, or 11,000 light years.
That was 3 days.
It took me 3 days. The first, like it took me 2 days going out.
So if I
took
do
my
a
time
sightseeing
scanning everything.
yeah, so if I do a
Right.
sightseeing mission, I better have some scanners on me. Pretty much. Because I'm going to make it worth my while.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how do you get those first discovery things, though?
Well, you get to a
That's gotta be
place that
pretty
hasn't.
hard.
No, I had like 4 pages when I came back from my trip.
The stuff that
Pretty
nobody
much.
discovered ever,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So pretty much they may or may not have your name on them.
Oh, no, all those ones will, right? All those first discovered, you'll get a little name. Your name goes up as first discovered by blah blah blah, right? But that won't happen. That doesn't happen until you sell the data.
I see.
Oh, so is it the first one to sell the data? So like if we were
I
doing
would
this
think so.
together, then I can just run backwards, sell it, and be like, ah, my name's on it now.
Yep. Essentially.
That would suck.
Excuse me.
Just take all that time to do that.
You know, well, there's actually a few, because about the first 40 jumps out of the bubble, almost everything's discovered.
Yeah, right.
Like at least along the paths that I was going, like a good mass of the stars in that first 40 jump range. A lot of that has been discovered. A little barrier around the bubble, right? But after
So
that,
it's- yeah.
it's like I'd cross the odd path, right, where it'd be going. It's like newly discovered, like for a long time. Then all of a sudden come into a system that people have been there, right? You know, just intersecting different paths, essentially, in a way, right? That was the other thing that I think helped me though, was that I didn't pick a specific destination. Like I didn't go to a nebula. I didn't go to a place with like a name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and it, so I just tried to. Oh, I also tried to focus on changing like the altitude from where I was, right? So I'd be traveling at like an angle through the galaxy as well.
Oh, like you're zigzagging, like kind of up and down.
Yeah, so I started high in the bubble, and my destination was on the low part of the galaxy, in a way. Like, so I'd have that
gotcha,
elevation change through the travel as well. Because that's another common thing, is that, people open the map and then they just move the cursor straight out from their point, right?
Right.
So bring those
See how
altitude
far
change.
down and you can go. I just ran out of fuel going to the second ancient relic site I found. Because there's like nothing out there.
Did you get fuel rat help or what?
No, I was like half fuel, so what I did is I stopped and I looked online and I found a list of like, there's like this little list I found of like what stars are actually scoopable and which ones aren't by letter.
Oh yeah, the KGB phone.
Yep.
Yeah, so I just like stopped and dropped for the closest one that matched up with one of the letters that said it was scoopable, and then jumped there. So I kind of
Do you
jumped on
know,
my
do
way
you
a
know how
little
to?
bit and went
Do you
back.
know? Did you learn how to set that in your map filter thing so it'll plot
I
routes?
did, but I never kept it that way.
Oh, okay.
I think it's just because when I fly around, I descan a lot, so I want to keep going to shit that I've already been to.
Nobody does shield cell bank? Oh wait, Lori Jameson.
Okay.
Oh, Hellfire. Martuk. This is the great one.
That'll be why she don't accept my mission. What the heck? Can I turn in my freaking goddamn mission, please?
You should turn into CG, so I've been having issues with that thing going away.
No, not CG. Like, I'm out here freaking exactly where I need to go. And I can't turn in my 22 businessmen that need to, you know, get turned in. That I traveled all the way out. Oh, yeah, that I traveled all the way out here for. It's like the
Dude,
fuck.
what the fuck? What I'm saying right now, I hate when you go into these stations and they don't show you where the fuck to land. Just proceed to landing pad 31, but guess what? We're not gonna tell you where it is.
Ooh, lights up.
But there's nothing lit up right now, that's the problem. There it is. What the fuck?
Oh, this system's 21,000 light years away for 15 mil.
You still doing passenger missions out in Hayden?
Yes. And
What are you at now for reputation out there?
I'm about insufficient data capacity. Okay. What the fuck do I need to do for that?
Get rid of some data.
Discard.
Sell it all.
Discard. 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 this card.
Right.
Ah.
Two engineers left to unlock.
Watch, they're gonna slap on like 5 more engineers that you can use.
Of course, they will.
There we go.
They'll all require like hundreds of units a day night.
I'm cordial, almost friendly. But do you want to do some traveling?
No, I want to figure out why the hell these won't go away from my transactions list. Happens every time.
Well, I'm gonna go back then and do another run.
Nobody else have this issue ever? Like, why am I the only one that deals with this shit?
Because it just happens.
Oh, I like was coming out of this engineers, and I was like, oh, there's a player. I targeted him, and I was like, an anaconda. I'll take a look, spin around, and take a look at him. He's gone.
Are you sure? Are you sure it was an anaconda? It's not where I need to go.
Yeah.
You sure it wasn't a Thargoid or Guardian?
Pretty sure. Well, the thing said anaconda. I just wanted to scan him too, so I could get the his name.
I think there's only Thargoids right now. Right? There's no Guardian shit flying around.
Not that we know of.
Yeah, I can't remember what place I went to. It was like one of the like companion app places, the sites. And it had all this interesting statistical information. One of those bits was at the current rate of exploration by the player base, it will take 47,000 years to explore the entire Milky Way galaxy.
In this game?
Oh, wow.
At the current rate of expansion, exploration.
Jeez. Let's just go fly all the way to the other side of the galaxy. And we'll inhabit this other area of space ourselves.
Well, that's what they did with Colonia and stuff, right? That's all about. Like that trip that I did to unlock Talon, right? You had to go over 5,000, so 5,500. I was like, that took 3 days. That's like, it was less than half the distance to Colonia. Like, Colonia is like a week-long trip. I'm like, you gotta really boogie too if you're gonna, do missions, because they only give you a week.
So those skimmer missions were in Gilead, right?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go try one of those. See how I do. I don't really know a whole lot about those.
If you want to, at the start, just to check it out and to try it, just take ones that go to Kagan's Inheritance.
Yeah, I think I had one for that place, but then my internet got all fucked up.
Yeah. Now there can still be the issue of like running into police forces and stuff like that, but you can always just like save and exit and reload the instance, and the cop might just not
You
be
mean
there.
like before I die and blow up?
Well, that's the other
Yes,
advantage of running
before you
into
die and
Keel
blow
back.
up, Chris.
Actually, a lot of the guys, once you start making the money, a lot of the guys like the keel back method. I was saying, well, why don't you upgrade to an Anaconda and all this? And they're like, actually, I kind of like the keel back because I just set one of the defense places for my last place, and once I'm done everything, I just let it blow me up. Then I don't have to fly back to the base. All my bounties are gone. It only costs like a couple $100,000 for the rebuy.
All right, makes sense.
Yeah.
Did they fix the fact that you can just like exit the game without dying?
Sort of.
I know a lot of people are complaining about it. Like when you go into open play and trying to kill someone, they just like close the
Combat
application. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that kind of thing's gonna happen. You can't totally. Some players are lame like that.
You just gotta kill them fast enough.
I'm of the, don't fly without the rebuy, like.
Right.
And if you don't want to have other players try to kill you, don't play in open play.
Right.
And you won't have that problem. Then everybody, well, I shouldn't have to, I still want to meet people and do. Well, you still can't. I mean, that's just how open play goes, though. You can meet a lot of great people, and not everybody is a griefer. And, I mean, for the most part, my time in open play is just watching people flee from me needlessly. I'll be like, howdy, and they log.
Because they just see your ship and like, yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, they're like, oh my god, it's a Corvette, or oh my god, it's an Anaconda. For weeks, the first time I went into open play, it was when I built my DWE Roth, my Jumpaconda. It's kind of a hybrid Jumpaconda, not a pure Jumpaconda. But it's still, at the beginning, it was closer to a pure Jumpaconda, incredibly squishy. Like, AI eagles could melt me. Like, if I got interdicted by an eagle, I was, like, crying. Because I was like, oh, run away! And as I watched an eagle tear me to shreds, right? Like, I'd get out with, like, 20% or 30% hull strength. An eagle!
Yeah, that would
And
be
flying,
pretty shitty.
and I'm flying around in open play and freaking, hey, how's it going? Combat, like, not combat, I mean, like, they just leave or run. Drop out of space, like, disappear. Like, what? Why? I just said hello. It's because I'm in an Anaconda.
Yeah, I kind of want to do like piracy in open play with the Fertile Lands. Well, I got a long ways before I can even do that. Oh, are you still doing that mining stuff that you were talking about last time?
What do you mean?
Like, I thought you had like a setup for like mining to unlock a certain engineer or something like that.
Yes. Yes, the Celine Jean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I outfitted my cutter to be a very deadly mining ship. Asteroids fear. My cutter. Giant rocks scatter throughout the galaxy. Terror. I approach. Yeah, no, I got them, the mining lances from Zamina Torval.
Those are the ones that do damage to.
Yeah, they'll work in combat as well. Yeah. But the real thing about them is that they're a mining laser that has a range of 2,000 kilometers instead of 500.
Oh.
Or I mean meters, or whatever, 2,000 meters or whatever instead of 500 meters. Yeah. Anyways.
Should probably do this. Dude,
It super makes mining a lot easier.
You have to go in order with these engineers because the next
Sorta.
one I can do is Todd the Blaster.
Yeah, you kind of have to, with some of it, I mean, some will just unlock, like some you need the invitation for. I think some you'll just unlock by doing certain things, like the Dweller.
What's
you
the
have to
pin
sell in,
blueprint?
like,
What does that mean?
oh, ooh, it's kind of buggy. So as far as I know, it only works if it's like the absolutely last thing that you do before you leave the engineers. But if you make it the last thing you do, you can go onto a blueprint. Oh, I want to get this upgrade blueprint thing, but I don't have the materials. So you pin the blueprint, and then you can access it from that view engineers screen.
Oh, so you can see what you need.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah, but it doesn't work very well. Kind of buggy.
That's what phones are for. Just screenshot the shit. What do I need again? Oh yeah.
Charlie Romeo Oscar, be aware, you're in Federation space, Commander. Redocking the station once landing clearance is granted. Approved for access. You are go for approach to pad 08.
Ah, I overshot.
Descend to flight level 300.
Can I eat some of your old pizza? Or
Yeah.
Touchdown sequence complete. Dispatching ground crew. Welcome to our port, Commander.
Alright. Do you think they'll ever put like alien species in this game that actually like walk around?
They do in the little cars that drive around in a circle all day every day for 24 hours nonstop.
What are you talking? Where's that at?
You never notice it in the stations? Sometimes when you first land, you'll see like a little highway of cars.
Oh, those are probably real people, though. I mean, like aliens. Like if you're at a Thargoid base or something like that, I want to be able to like turn around and there'll be like a Thargoid like being right there. You know?
Like right there
Hmm.
being.
Like right there, just standing there, and you're like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
That's all I could think about when I was at that ancient relic site. Is, dude, I can only imagine if you like turn around and see this giant alien fucking creature staring at you. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm gonna do the circle of shame. No. No. I am such a noob. Oh, getting interdicted. Holy
Oh
shit.
no.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get the fuck out of here. Something interdicted me for some fucking reason. I have no idea why. What is it?
What's this? What's this?
System defense. Anaconda had pulled me out of Super Cruise for some reason. That was really weird. I've never had somebody pull me out of Super Cruise for no reason like that.
You did naughty things, Chris. How could you?
I don't have anything on me. I don't have any bounties either. Yeah, I need money badly right now.
Don't we all?
Hopefully these skimmer missions work out right. And I don't just suck at it. Not funny.
It's hilarious. What are you talking about?
I've never seen it, so I just threw it on because girlfriend sort of passed out. Have you guys ever watched that Son of Zorn?
No.
I've heard that before. I don't know what it is.
It's on Netflix. It's pretty darn funny. It's like some kind of like, it's a very Adult Swim kind of something, you know, like it's a combination of animation with real life stuff.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty funny. Like Zorn is like, it's kind of like He-Man,
Oh, okay.
right? But he's, you know, so he's from like He-Man universe or whatever type place or whatever. I can't remember what the actual place is, but he's, you know, this barbarian guy. His sword. It's funny because he's a kind of a mixture of like all of these like he's part Thundar the Barbarian, part He-Man, part what's his name? Like his sword looks like the Thundercat sword, though, sort of. And, you know what I mean? Like, kind of draws from a bunch of different things. Hmm.
Have
And
you
then
seen
his,
any of the Black Mirror yet? No?
I haven't. I've heard it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I watched like half of the first episode and it's pretty fucking weird. It's good though, but
Well, the tip that I got was not to judge it from that because it's not a normal series. It's like
yeah, no, it's like every
Twilight
episode
Zone.
is like its own thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first one's about this like video game. And it kind of reminds me of this, where like you're in your own ship and everything, but you
Okay.
actually like feel like so you put this device on and you're like actually physically in the ship. Yeah, it's pretty messed up though, 'cause some stuff starts happening. I'm not gonna give it away if you haven't seen it yet. Alright, let's try this. Come on. Where did you say to go for skimmer missions?
Gilia, Gilya.
Oh, so you pretty much just stay in this system then, right?
Yeah, you pick up all the skimmer missions to Mortic.
Is Mortic the one that has like that fires back at you or whatever you said?
Oh, no, Mortic is the system that you get this, like, you can get skimmer missions for different systems, but you want the ones that go to Mortic.
Oh, because I just picked up one that's in Gilead. Is that bad?
Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that one. The ones that are in, you see, Gilead is a player faction. So by doing the Gilead ones, you're going to be really messing with the player faction directly. And they'll get angry.
So the Mortic ones are a little safer, right?
Yes. Not to mention that when you do the skimmer missions, you get a bounty. And so if you take the mission from there, you have to turn it in there. But if you've gotten yourself a bounty in the process in that same system, you might have a difficult time accomplishing that. But yeah, so you take the ones to the Mordic system. Specifically, you want the one that goes to Kagan's inheritance. Like in the mission description at the bottom, it'll tell you the location that you have to go to. And you want to look for Kagan's inheritance for your, wetting your feet.
nothing.